the Kenya-US health deal, and particularly the constitutional issues raised regarding safety, particularly patient data and public participation. Does that deal, do you still intend to continue with that deal, and how do you address those challenges?
We are very grateful to our long-standing friends, the partners, the U.S. government. The U.S. government is the largest bilateral. Bilateral means government to government. Then partner that we have in Kenya. They are responsible for a lot of our partnerships, and not just in health, in security, in agriculture. Most of some of the big things that we do is the U.S. government. And that friendship started a long time ago. USAID has been here, has been giving a lot of money to NGOs. And I want to demystify that. The money that we are getting from the US government, which we now have put in this framework, is the same money that was going to NGOs, okay? What we are doing is just to make sure that there's continuity. Remember, USAID was scrapped off and it stopped working through the stop work order. But the US government has been assisting us to run our healthcare system, to buy medicines for ARVs, for malaria, to do surveillance. And so we cannot stop it because there are patients that are on medication as we speak. All the malaria medicine that we are giving right now was bought by the US government, okay? So when you tell us to stop it, what am I stopping? Am I stopping giving somebody medicine?
You can't stop.
So it is not even humane, it's not even possible. And so what we are doing is that we are explaining to the court, we respect our courts, we respect our civil society, we respect Okia Omtata, but let him know that the patients in Busia have gone to his office because they are now worried that why does Okia Omtata want to stop our treatment? Now, Dr. Luga has told the patients that don't worry, don't demonstrate against Okia Omtata. We have assuring you that your medicines will be here. We are going to court because we are also interested in strengthening our systems. Today we were with the US government. You saw our cabinet secretary with the acting ambassador. We have been trying to prepare to implement, because to implement means that you have to put a roadmap. So when the court will tell us now implement, which we know they will tell us, because the health workers have also told us. In fact, the health workers are telling us, why are you even with the court? We negotiated to employ 13,000 health workers. 13,000. People don't have jobs. Hospitals lack nurses. We want to employ people. And then somebody says, stop. What are we stopping? Are we stopping treating people? Now, the questions around data, the questions around privacy have also been executed. The agreement says that we will use the Kenyan law. The Kenyan law are three. Number one, there is the Constitution, Article 35. Number two, there is the Data Protection Act, which says every data must be controlled. And we have appointed the CECs as the controllers of the data. Number three is the Digital Health Act. The Digital Health Act talks about two things. Number one, confidentiality of your privacy. So if we are treating you for something, we will never say Oluga is suffering from this disease. But if Oluga and John and somebody, they are all suffering from that disease, we can say that 20 Kenyans are suffering from this disease. You understand? Now, that is what we call aggregate data, okay? So now, digital health says confidentiality, privacy. We are not going to disclose anyone's private information. But number two is that where data needs to be disclosed, because healthcare is not about protecting data. It's about using data. So if there is a disease outbreak in Kibera, like we had a disease, we had a cholera outbreak. Now, because of the digitization, I can identify a disease outbreak, because that day we saw in Mutwini, there's a hospital called Mutwini in Dagoretti, you know it. We identified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them have come with diarrhea, okay? So within, in my system, which I have here on the dashboard, I can see the spike. When I see the spike, it alerts me. When it alerts me, I start to see, oh, these 30 people have all come with diarrhea, and they all come from this place, slum called Kawangware. So I immediately send a team there. They go check the water. They find, oh, we are having cholera. So I can respond fast so that cholera does not spread. You know, just the previous year, in 2022, 2023, do you know how many people died in Nairobi of cholera? 39. Okay? Do you know how many people have died this year of cholera? And last year, 0. You know why? Because of digitization. You know why? Because of sharing data. Okay?
That is quite interesting. And but very quickly, again, because I see